Right, Magda.
Yeah.
Elbow?
Something like
Yes.
Which elbow?
Right.
That one? Head down that way. Randy back.
Okay, well, yeah,
Oh.
but try some things.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so
Work on her elbow.
let's see if you want to lay
And
down
make her
here,
feel-
face up.
I love coming to Time/Jam. You can't wait. You can't wait to post videos in your feed just to taunt me, to let me know that you're climbing buildings and doing dangerous stuff.
I'm buildings.
Right in
I
there.
wish.
Let's see,
Woo.
maybe
Right in there.
switch to
Does that feel off the
Mhm, yeah.
A little bit?
So maybe when you start,
Is it too much?
so it's light.
Not too much? Not
If you
tender?
know about massage, right? If you go to the Thai sometimes, some things we do different.
Where's your elbow hurting? But it's always like the whole.
Yeah.
Is it more specific or is it broad?
Specific. Yes, there we go.
That area?
Not that broad, yeah.
This t-shirt you from Thailand.
Did it feel better after we were filming
Right,
last time?
this one from Thailand.
Do what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, this I did.
Oh, you can ask me if it hurts.
Well, no, the thing is, when I asked you for the referred pain, I'm just trying to figure out where it's
Okay.
bothering you so I can work
Yeah,
on that.
there, right there.
Okay.
I took my husband to, I take him to, I said, go to work, they can help you. He said, oh, sure.
Okay, right here.
Because I'm in the side, but I'm not friend of them, but let's go with something like that.
Yeah. So maybe.
And what I'm trying to do is
first
find an
time-
area, if I press on it, it repeats that pattern.
Okay.
That's what
First
I'm
time,
talking about.
you do like.
It may be closer to the elbow.
Maybe you
but-
just like this.
Relax.
And the second time, maybe you start here, go deeper.
Does that refer into the elbow like that?
Mhm.
Right there? Okay. Is that too much?
No.
Okay. Can you lift your hand and finger, kind of move around? There you go. You pull into it? Is that helping at
Little
all?
bit.
Does it make you more aware of the pain? The pain deep inside? Let me see if I can change this. I'm trying to figure out like distance and what I can do here. Since I got the new tripod, I'm trying to figure out
Just clear this out.
logistics.
And then you can come here. Sometimes.
Oh.
Here, it's like this.
But of everything we've touched, that's the only thing that seems to replicate it.
Mhm.
And then all this in here, bicep, tricep.
Maybe 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah, count the numbers.
yeah, maybe if someone is not as healthy, maybe 5-10 seconds.
But this side.
Healthier, maybe
Mhm.
30 seconds.
Mhm.
And then right in there. Right in there.
Yes.
Right in there.
See.
Right there.
Right. Oh,
Yes.
I'm not sure.
See.
See.
I can see clearly now. The ring is gone. Just so tight, right
Mhm.
there.
It's so tight.
Okay, we go back towards the elbow. Too sharp?
Mhm.
Too sharp?
Mhm.
But when I go out here, it's okay.
Mhm.
So I want to see if I could try to make you more comfortable here. Keep your little closed so I can compress some of that. Let's see, how can I do this?
So
Close? Let me see if I change sides if I get access a little better. Sometimes positioning can be challenging.
They call this, and they call this mother son. They call this something different in Thai.
Alright. There. Now, would you prefer I go down towards the wrist or towards your elbow?
So see, it pushes the blood.
Can you try going towards my wrist?
That can also give you less
Less?
pressure.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's like-
No.
How do you say pressure in Spanish?
Presión.
Presión.
No, but that's fine.
So then,
Presión mal.
No. Así está bien. That's
too
good.
much.
Right there?
Yeah.
That spot?
Mhm.
Okay. If I go a little lower, like right there, because that feels like there's almost like a lump almost. Right there. So should I go towards the wrist or towards the elbow?
Maybe towards
So you
the
can do
elbow.
this.
It's right there?
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe my
So I'm
my
gonna try to see
stance
if I can hit that.
would
It's
be
kind of
like
hard
this.
to balance.
So-
How's that right there?
You can do it like this.
Is it too much?
Okay, no, no.
Okay. So I'm gonna hang out right there. Half of it is just positioning. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer as I can. Usually I'll be working on somebody and more folks are gonna show up. Presión?
Yeah.
Would you say
Sí.
presión mal?
Oh, yeah. I work for a place that
Okay.
actually offers
So more pressure?
research when you
Or
figure
if I'm gonna do this
there
first. Let me
is
keep the
no
pressure if I go down
overall.
towards the wrist
So I have my own
or up
timer.
towards the elbow.
Always Thai massage there that I sometimes use.
And I didn't add any pressure.
Okay.
I'm gonna back off just a hair, just right there. Is that good?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So here's the next part. Once you settle into this, take a couple breaths for me. Then go ahead and see if you can move your hands
So
and fingers
this is
around.
like soft, so just like this, right? And so you can
There you
maybe
go.
the next one, you go a little harder, a little harder.
Oh.
I can unplug my phone and change the angle. Let's see here.
That you're
This
used
is
to,
my face.
you're used to harder, and yeah. When I was in Wapo school, sometimes the people come from the village, and old people, we work on them, and they say, say something in Thai, and my teacher said, I said, what did he say? He says, more pressure. And I go, he says that. And he's like, it's okay. He asked for more
And let's see how that looks when you lay down.
and,
Again, I'm still dealing with the tripod and
Feels
angles.
like-
Oh, yeah, I think that'll work a little better.
he likes the deep pressure.
So how does it feel out there? A little bit better?
Mhm.
A little bit? Okay. So how do you do that at home? You gotta find something small, like a corner.
lacrosse ball.
Well, lacrosse ball might work. It'll be kind of big. If you find like a corner on a counter,
Okay.
something you can lean into. Like if you put your body weight in, you can lean in just a little bit. And if you need it softer, you can use like a towel or something to put right in there.
Different reasons. Some it's just
So before I was a little bit right here.
Mhm.
So you're used
And a little
to
bit higher right there?
Lots of
Okay, so
people
right there you
usually,
think?
they like a deeper massage. But some this bodies a little bit
Right
different.
there?
You know, Americans.
Okay, trying to balance pressure there. How's that?
Big muscle.
Magda, I still have my arm right in front of your face.
So what? That's good.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like all this technology and trying to figure out camera angles, and I'm like, you've covered up Magda's face. You've completely depersonalized Magda in the shooting of this
It
video.
doesn't matter. All you need is a broken body.
He's like, what's he doing?
Who
Poor
cares
woman.
who is?
He has depersonalized her,
Like deep.
right?
They can't
There.
feel it. They're kind of numb.
Uh-huh.
You
There
know?
we go.
Yeah.
So it's a little different.
And again, I'm gonna try to
The
balance,
pressure,
see if I can.
Some big Americans, but
Right there. How's that?
so feel this like kind of thing.
There we go.
That's
And
good.
you can like if sometimes you can do like this. So it's like here's the bone and the muscle. And so
Now,
you want to get
towards the
this
wrist,
towards the elbow.
So,
Okay. If I back
so
off a little bit, is
you
that
can do
better?
this different way. You can
No,
do
that's
this like
good for
this.
you.
But
No more than
you're
that.
trying to
Okay, there we
dig,
go.
Yeah, to the
dig,
one inside. Right?
press until it stops, and then yeah. And so that's that. So maybe do one kind of softer, one harder, and then one maybe medium to finish, you know, and then
You been eating spicy Cheetos?
wash it out.
I see those fingers.
Press.
More like Takis.
If maybe somebody has more problems, say like this.
Did
here,
Takis come with those
Like
spicy
this?
flavors first
You press
before
here,
Cheetos? Nice.
and then
So towards the elbow, towards the,
press.
or
Yeah,
towards
towards the elbow.
towards
Yes,
the elbow,
right
right?
there. Yes.
So
Right
do
Or
you
you
back
can
off
say
or
you
good?
move
No, that's
hands.
good.
There we go. I'm gonna hold right there. Can you move your fingers for me?
Sometimes you can do two places.
There you go.
Okay. Some people maybe really big arm. Or
This is
some
forearm extensive work. Why I sing it to the Hawaii 5-0 song, we'll never
Use your
know.
foot.
Cause Magda
See this
is
here?
the old walking Spidey
Maybe
woman.
this, so you can
And she's
do
bouncing
this.
off of
Here.
buildings and has me reattach her arms.
Let's stop here.
More pressure.
More pressure.
So maybe
Right
some
here?
people can't do that.
Now, what if I go a little bit that way?
So
Or a little
you can
bit
get
that way.
the feet involved like this.
Does that matter? More towards the elbow? There we go. Right there.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Just they can.
Work
They
out
just usually not always. but
in a
usually
coal
take more
mine.
pressure. Yeah, usually.
Somebody was
But
complaining
they-
about their
they
kids.
just-
Like the kids wouldn't go to sleep.
They're
They
okay
had to go
with,
through this
like,
hourly
okay,
process
that's
to
a
get the
little
kids to
bit,
go to sleep.
They
I'm like,
really
child labor.
relax. Sometimes the
Make them
parents
kids work in a
say,
coal mine. They'll go to goddamn bed. That's right.
It is this. Like,
Put them to
you
use.
just breathe.
You got
just
small little nimble
breathe.
hands and fingers.
Better.
Get to work.
So
Help build our
so-
country, little
So
miscreants.
then we do that. Okay. So then you have this one. So acupressure style.
See, when you laugh, you forget about your pain,
I
Magda.
know,
It's-
I know.
It's a part of the
I
process.
know.
It's a part of healing.
To compress.
Ah.
So you warm this line up. Some styles kind of
Holy moly.
What?
Right?
warm it up a little
There.
bit.
Because I think I was a little further, just a little bit further down. My elbow wasn't right there, right?
Okay. So then when we get to the
Right there.
line,
Right there.
maybe a couple of times,
Right there.
soft. Then we get here. So this is like this. Real acupressure style is like this. Maybe a little too hard for some people. So we'll try
Right
to
there?
this.
There we go.
The first one is closer to the center. Let's start center. We'll go second, maybe one drink, then the second one, more deep like that. So this.
More towards the elbow again.
Sometimes
Too much
a little
pressure.
softer. You can set this
Right
right
there.
there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Magda,
Yeah,
if we
this-
get enough
this-
Twitch streamers, we get enough
Yeah.
followers, maybe Takis will sponsor us. We can eat Takis
Sometimes
on
like
there. We'll talk
this
about different flavors of Takis.
is
And Topo
more
Chico!
Like using
I
a
don't like
lot.
that Chico.
You don't like Topo Chico?
This
Really?
is more like
Don't care
lifting
for it?
things.
You don't like mineral water at all?
No.
Don't like
No.
Yeah, but yeah.
What do you like?
So then we can come.
Just
So
regular
this one's
water
hard
and
because see
juice.
here's the
Juices.
bicep,
I don't think.
right? Yes. So what we do is come here.
Sorry, right there. Do you drink alcohol at all?
Never heard.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're against it? You're
This
teetotal?
one's hard
Well,
because
no,
you have to get stronger to give it.
Your what doesn't?
Now, this
Your
this
phone?
one's hard to do
Your
I just
phone?
don't like it.
Your
Uh,
phone doesn't tolerate alcohol?
because this angle.
So you don't like the way it tastes?
You're supposed to lock out. Go like this.
Do you have a reaction to it?
See the roll?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is hard to do. Most people they don't do this. Maybe like Thai
What
people,
she says,
Asian people, or
"For more marijuana?"
really thick people.
I don't even do that.
But some people,
Try it.
that's true hard.
She's like, I stick to cocaine.
But
Yes.
so the
I
acupressure
can't even
style
imagine you
more
being coked out of your
double
mind.
thumb.
Let me see if I can adjust this again. I want to
So
change
that's like
the height
that.
real
So
quick.
you could- so if you
Let's
get
see
20,
if I do this
you would hold 10 seconds.
and kind of raise this up. Yes.
Hold 10 seconds.
And kind of make her angle more down.
5 seconds, whatever, you know. 1, 2,
I'm sure the audience loves that I give them a play-by-play.
4 seconds. But you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that a live video?
Yeah.
So then, so
Raw.
you do this
Uncut.
multiple times.
It's
Maybe
all
your
Magda.
arm very, very tense.
All Magda, all
Do
day.
this one again.
Oh,
This one.
it's nighttime.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1,
All
2,
Magda,
3,
all
4,
day.
5, 6. Do this.
Right there.
Move this around.
Da-da-da-da.
In between.
Yeah.
Can stretch.
Dying there?
Stretch. Move. Do it again.
Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna change it again. I'm glad
Right.
the audience at home will let me play with it.
And
Do, do,
so
do, do.
then when you have this here, you can do this all different order. It doesn't have to be one scene. But then you can take this, and then you come here.
There we go.
This, I do what people want. If a client comes to me and says, I want very traditional.
Okay.
You can-
So if I just hold my thumb, is that any different than the elbow?
Like this, but if they don't want, and I do very
But
traditional.
I'm trying to get right up to that border, and it's easier for me to control my thumb right there.
If they want more
Right.
Oh, yeah.
modern,
There.
with like rocker style, I do stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
We have a viewer. Oh my.
Right. Sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, and like with that, you can do
Across or
like
with?
oil, and then hit some pressure
Across
points, do
or
some
with?
stretches,
With.
or you can do oil.
Too much?
Smooth out.
That's good. That's good.
Put the towel.
Looks like I'm flipping off the audience. That's kind of what it looks like.
Then take the towel off. More oil, smooth it out. You know, there's different.
Hey, I'm glad you think it's great. I think Magda thinks it's torture.
That's great.
This line.
Guy watching, or whoever's watching. Person watching. Oh, right there. Right there.
And you can do just like
Oh,
a press.
oh, 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 oh. Takis, think Takis. Give you a break, just a second. Is too much on your elbow be the bend? Or like if I take you out of that position for just a second.
This,
Because
that's
sometimes when I
press.
keep somebody's arm in position for a while, I'll start to bother them. So. How does that feel so far? Just that little bit?
The slide.
Does it feel like it's more open?
Mhm.
Is your
A
elbow
little
still
bit.
hurting?
No,
No. Was it hurting before though?
no, it wasn't. Well, unless I like move it, like try to bend it or extend it completely. it
Yeah.
hurts.
That's what bothers you.
Mhm.
How does it feel now comparatively?
Less tight.
Tight still?
Yeah.
It'll take some time to work on it. I mean, that's pretty dense. And this right here along the ulna is a little more challenging to get to. Right there. And then I do this. Crack. Think tequila, cocaine, Takis.
You do another press. You can do this, make it soft like this. or you can-
Oh. Do 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 do. It's a pumpkin spice lady. How you doing? It's good to see you, Daphne. Right there. Right there. Hey, wave at the audience. Wave at the audience. Tell them how excruciating this is. Fuck, I'm dying. I go a little closer right there.
Mhm.
There we go.
It's all similar, you know, but it's just different. So
What would you like the audience at home to know about Donald Trump?
Usually you do that. You
Just
can
keep
here.
working. Please. Focus on my elbow.
And all of this, as you do this, you can
Puta grande. Pendejo.
do different directions.
Right there. Let's see. Right.
You can there. You can
if you extend your arm out, is that okay?
Mhm.
What if I traction you a little bit? Is that bad?
Lots of massage.
No.
Has your shoulder bothers you at all? Or is it just over the elbow? You kind of dislocated it, right? Yeah.
It's located my elbow.
Yeah.
Think David Hasselhoff,
So,
Knight Rider. How old are you?
yeah, just work the different line.
You don't remember Knight Rider?
Different one. As you do this, if you have this.
So, primarily what she's dealing with, she was saying she had problems with her elbow,
So you can come here.
but it looks like some of her forearm extensors, especially right along the ulna, like literally right along the bone here. This muscle, I'd have to go look it up to find out which exact forearm extensor it is, but the one closest right there, she's having a problem with.
Yeah, just what you.
I mean, I'm
feel.
barely pressing and you can see her response.
You know?
And I'll just reinforce
Maybe
my
that
thumb and try to
on your
jostle her.
arm or dry, add a little drop of oil. It's just what you think will help. You know,
She loves cross fiber friction. This is definitely her favorite technique. Right here, she loves this.
maybe beforehand, a little shaky.
Woo wee, good God, right there. Holy moly. Can you open your hand out? You can give me the finger if you want. I know you want it.
Yeah, some people,
It's hard to pull through there, right?
harder because
Yeah.
lymph and stuff. So sometimes if you know, this tissue go like this, or you can go.
So let me see, since we're working on that something so specific, let me see if I can drop this down, bring it in even closer. Got to figure out.
What did they say?
They were trying to figure out what I was working on.
Just have to,
I may have to
some
turn it.
people
Let's
it's very
see.
painful, that's, ow, 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 ow. Other
The
people,
pumpkins.
Gonna have to completely rework this.
the more they get.
It's a friend of mine, Daphne. Give me a
like,
second.
If you do too slow, it starts to swell. But if you do too fast,
There we go.
So what you do is just this, little bit of this, and then you get in here, and then get out pretty quick. But not too quick, not too slow. Then that's best, because if I go this and keep doing this for 5 minutes, it starts to swell a little bit.
That might be a little too low.
But if they're pretty muscular,
Right there.
pretty lean, it's not hard.
I think that'll work.
Sometimes the muscle's tight.
Let's try that.
It's tight, so.
Glitter, you brought raver scabies to my time massage jam? Get that out of here.
But,
Get out of here with that stripper trash.
That, then you can do more into the hand. So,
I work with
The
kids,
hand.
3 and 4 years old.
Your kids?
there's different order.
You teach
but
school?
You can pull,
The little people?
stretch this up.
Little people.
Right there. Yeah, I got a new tripod and I'm trying to figure out how to set it up. I think that it's gonna work better once I've played with it enough, but it's a little hard to like go in
Some people
and change it
it's hard.
on the fly.
Most people a little softer. Because
Right there. So you wanna move your hand for me? There we go.
with the hand, we can start the wrist.
And Pumpkin Spice Lady, I think this is your platform. I think this is where you want to stream. We can talk about it more, but I think this is going to be it. Ooh. Ooh.
This is the carpal tunnel wrist a little bit.
Tea? You like tea? Tea? Coffee?
Yeah.
Horchata?
See?
The juices? Agua fresca?
Aguas frescas. Aguas frescas.
Whew. Oh. What's that? It's your spidey sense. It's your spidey sense right there. Too much?
Here with, we do this with a little bit of
Oh. Not a lot of cooking shows on here yet, Pumpkin Spice Lady. I really think you should look into this. I can have a conversation with you about it, some of the advantages, but I think there are certain things about this platform that I'm gonna excel at. Oh, 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 oh. Sing with me. Oh, oh,
like
oh,
like
oh,
on
oh.
a scale of 1 to 10, or what do you mean? Yeah. Like the hands?
Hold it. Like we hold it, you can.
Right.
Oh, me
There.
receiving.
Yeah.
Now, closer to
When I was younger, I liked really super deep pressure. Now maybe medium deep. But
Just no preference.
I can like Robin likes to work on me because I don't usually tackle. I'm just go ahead, do it. And go just go. I'm just, so I can, but I don't always need super deep pressure. But you know. Yeah. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, it'd be nice to visit.
Depends on
You
my
made your way up to
If I'm really
Round
sore, I don't like super deep. But if I'm not sore, super deep doesn't matter. I like it better when it's deep. But, yeah, I mean, it just depends on your mood. You know, sometimes if like very happy, maybe you like a little softer. Sometimes very sad.
Two viewers.
It depends, you know.
Magda, there are 2 people, including Pumpkin Spice Lady, watching us.
So
Oh, we're famous. We're famous on the internet. Yay!
the
Right there.
special
Yeah.
place
Right
in the
there.
Oh.
Right there.
Just here.
Oh, that's where a demon
So you
lives.
can press here.
Go out, demon! Be gone from this poor little Mexican woman from Oaxaca who's like Spidey Man jumping on buildings. Excuse me, Spidey person.
That's right. So you can also press here.
What is pumpkin in Spanish?
Calabaza.
Calabaza?
Oh.
When I press in there, does it replicate what you're feeling in your elbow? Okay. And
So
that is what I'm looking
there's
for.
those
When you tell me that it
places,
replicates what you're dealing with, that's what I'm
with the
looking
hand,
for
like
typically.
here,
Right
those
in
people's
there.
hands, they get real compressed, like real in here. So what you do is yeah, so it's like
Just there?
yeah. And so you can do circles or just pull. Yeah. And as you can feel that here, there's a link there. Because the hand gets real, especially for massage therapists, the hand gets real compressed. So this will pull it out. Yeah. Sometimes you can move it a little bit. You can move it here, just a little.
More to the wrist? More towards the elbow?
Right there, right there.
Yeah, you can do it.
The more pressure?
Different places. Maybe you
less
go
pressure?
harder in the
No,
middle.
that's fine.
You go little softer movement on that side.
Yeah, I mean, I was going across fibers at one point. She found that to be more intense than if I went down, like with the
Yeah,
fibers
just maybe
along the
just
ulna
massage
and that
the
forearm
stomach.
extensor.
So-
And then I stopped and just applied some pressure, and I can give her a little bit of shear. So I can hold right here and then go towards her elbow. Or I can go towards her wrist and then towards her elbow. You can see as I go towards her elbow, she makes the, "Hey, I'm dying. Why is this white man pummeling me?"
Sometimes if
Yeah.
you're here,
Gringo!
it's not terrible.
Right there. And I'm usually trying to find where it's dense, and then there's sort of just a mixture of techniques. It just depends on the person I'm working on.
Some of
So,
that.
does this feel more effective when I hang out, or
Just
if you
squeeze
move
a
your
little
hand?
bit to even it out, because sometimes it gets too crunchy. Yeah. But yeah.
She says when she moves her hand, so I let her choose that.
So,
Is it active or is it passive?
You know a lot
I really
of
just
that.
use
It's
both.
just
It just
like-
depends on the person and what I think they're going to respond to best.
I don't know. Whatever you want to work on, or you know, I don't know if you want to think more of the shoulder for your husband. Or,
Yes, yes, because he said he got pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
He said he got somewhere here, right?
Yeah.
And then, some, like a type of this,
Mhm.
on the right side like this.
Yeah. So, you can move this around like this,
Yeah.
and then so kind of this soften
Yeah.
here. You can pull this out. This. You can also pull this up.
In, up to.
Kind of up, yeah. So it's like stretching this way. Maybe a couple times. Maybe with a little oil. You can put this. Okay, so then
straighten
this is
out.
what we were doing before. Is you can press in here, soften a little bit, soften some of this. You can start down here.
The same time.
Yeah, kind of. Sometimes you can kind of go like this, but you can also just stretch.
Tender?
Mhm.
Right there?
Stretch
Mhm.
because it's lengthening like this. And then when you're here, you get that soft,
But not tender over here.
you can kind of
Not that
put it
I
in.
mean, a little bit.
Little bit, not
But it doesn't feel like that.
Mhm.
That's really
Mhm.
Is too
Yeah.
much pressure.
No, that's good.
There we go. How about right there? There we go.
Stretch. Circle. Push a little hard.
You good?
And then you can have them do it. So if I press here, keep your arm flat. Now, raise your hand for the teacher. Teacher, teacher. Do it again. Slow. Back
You know, feel this shift under my thumb.
There you go. And they can change the position. So when you come down, come all the
Any
way
referred pain when I press in? Where do you feel it?
Do it again.
What?
Yeah, in other words, when I press here, do you feel it somewhere else?
Mm. Just
So
that.
the way you do this on yourself,
Mhm.
you go like this.
Yeah.
This. Push over. You can squeeze it or you just push. This does one little different than this. But yeah, and then you do this. And so this starts to loosen
No referred pain,
this
just tender
here
Mhm.
and the
Too much?
attachment down
No,
there.
that's good.
The,
But still tender.
like a
If you have any particular questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them while we're
Just
live
like
streaming.
ligament or tendon or something. Yeah, so that gets like this. Then you can rest. So
So I'm barely applying pressure.
basically, you just have to.
I mean, well, you're smaller and more petite, but I'm not
Move
applying
all
that
of
much
this stuff
pressure. I'm
around.
just kind of,
Okay.
You can have the
but I'm
down
working
or-
back probably close to where. You said you dislocated it? So you probably overstretched some ligaments, you got some soft tissue stuff trying to compensate. Right in there. She's trying to pull her arm away and run. She's gonna run through the jungle. Right there. Can't you take it? Can you dig it? It's too much? Still too much?
No, that's better.
I think it was just because I was
That's
making
better.
you laugh. I didn't think I was. I'm not pressing that hard.
No, that was- Oh.
Can you move your hand at all? The tacky stained hand. Go ahead. Open it up. Reach for a tacky. Reach into the bag. You injured it eating tackies, didn't you?
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a break for just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. Oh.
Ah.
Yes, you can breathe.
Ah.
How do you say breathe in Spanish? Respirada. Is that right?
Ah. No.
Can't even
No.
Robert, I think you just said like breathing.
This, yeah.
Respirada.
What is breathe in Spanish?
Respirar?
Respira.
Respira. Oh, okay.
Respira.
You said, I said breathing?
Yeah, you said like breathing.
Respira. Yeah.
It's like breathitating.
Breathitating.
That was
Let me
the.
see if I can turn this
So-
just a little bit. There we go. Might catch a little bit more of my
This
face.
is sometimes very tight. The
It's a little more moment.
if you're on, so go to your side.
Most of my work involves a little bit of torture. That's just the nature of the beast. I mean, look.
So if that's too.
She
maybe
puts
too
the
tall.
lotion on her skin. That's kind
So
of what
if you're like this.
But she keeps coming back. See, that's the thing.
Computer.
That's the weird thing. Because you think, Hannibal Lecter torturing people, puts lotion on the skin, and they keep coming back, and they're like, "Can you do that again?" And I'm like, "You're not discouraging me from doing that." Listen, this is the best medical care we have in this country. Okay,
So I'm just pulling.
this is just a platform for socialized medicine. Some hippie banging, mashing on people.
Here.
What do you think, right there? This side? Right there?
Yeah.
Look there?
Oh.
Excuse me?
And when I get here, I can still do all these points, right, up to here.
Too much right there?
But when I get here.
So essentially, she dislocated her elbow. So it feels like all the musculature, the soft tissue around her elbow is like clamped down. So I'm just slowly trying to work my way around. We can't grow you a new elbow yet. Notice I said yet. The singularity is near. Come on, we're live streaming and you're teaching me Spanish. Robert, you said breathing. Respira. Do you speak it?
So here.
refer pain anywhere?
Where you press, where you don't press.
Doesn't refer anywhere else, so it's just in
No.
there.
It's tender.
Yeah, really all of my body work is just a platform for stand-up because I really sucked. It was really hard. You ever done stand-up? You ever go in front of a room full of people and just get ready for crickets? You delivered your best work, there's no laughter? Really? Come on now. It's rough.
You can. I mean, there's different ways, but
Here I had an audience regardless whether you wanted it or not. As long as I helped you with pain, you didn't care how bad the jokes were.
with this, sometimes some of the tightness here. Pull like this.
Is it light too bright? Or just covering your face?
It's kind of like.
You want anonymity?
No, the light is gonna.
Oh.
The light is gonna.
This.
Can you slowly straighten
A
your arm?
little lotion you can do more with the finger.
And then bend it.
Sort of.
It's hard, it's hard.
Sometimes with you, if it's like this. There, now we can. Well, sort of.
Yeah. Mine is not to get that. It's already hard.
But in this position here, we can stretch different ways.
Where my thumb is, not too much. Back here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I've got you there. You can essentially move or bend your elbow any way you want. There you go. Oh.
Compression. Big person.
Fingernail out. And the finger just went, no. When I jostle you, how's that on the elbow? Doesn't hurt when I move it that way?
No.
But if I would take it to an extreme, like if I locked you out, or bend you.
Yeah. No, doesn't
Not
hurt.
bad.
No.
When I traction, does that feel good?
We can stretch.
Yeah.
A little bit?
Normal. Yeah.
Also to here. We can go like this. Stretch. Usually if you do that, you notice some work. Yeah, so just pull the fingers to no, so this one
Now, what was
here,
the last thing you heard
if
after?
we do the, well, we do the other.
What was the last thing? It wasn't the elbow.
If you do like this.
What was it I kept
I
working
came
on?
like 2
Your
weeks
knee?
ago. It was my knee.
Your knee for a while. How's your
My
knee now?
knee was like from the bike accident.
Is your knee better?
This one. This.
Was it our magic?
a lot of things.
Do we heal
I
up your
did
knee?
acupuncture, I did so much stuff. But,
Take a breath.
well, I guess it was a little bit of everything. But
Take a breath.
Didn't seem to respond much to the tricep.
The
Just
jack.
back here.
So that's stretching that shoulder. Good.
And until this.
Yeah. So if maybe someone really is bigger, maybe that's what you can do is
Still no tender because
just a little bit, but not much.
no, if I go to there.
see like that or
Not much.
half. So stretch. So there's too much there. But you know, you just pull. You don't have to lift, you know? So if this is like this, that gets this good stretch.
Too much?
That doesn't. So, but just just move the shoulder all different ways, and you want to, you know, a lot of people they go like this, and this hurts here, so you can press these points, but you have to get under here, 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 you know, all of this. You have to get all of it. Because they go, no, it hurts right here. You go, yeah, but if you rub this too much, it'll bruise. You have to get all of this.
Still too much?
Maybe do this part, stretch.
'Cause sometimes
this
when I
part,
first get in, it
this
feels
part,
like too
do
much,
this
and then you
part,
settle
do
in.
this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, then do this
Any
again.
referred pain?
And it'll feel better.
Let's
Stretch
try
it.
that. Or
It'll feel
reverse
better.
it.
Yeah. And move this here. This here. Does he do computers for work, or what does he do? Yeah. So he's always like this.
More towards the elbow or more towards the wrist?
Mouse, you know? And so this, yeah, this part.
You're dead.
Right. Yeah.
Not yet.
This kind of shoulders. So yeah, I mean, anything like if and there's like you can do. What's that? Oh yeah, change the same. Here, we can do the same here. Let's do some of the same things. But we'll bounce it up. Okay. Let's do some on this side. So you go ahead. No, no, can we just-
Good spot night. But feels better. Not as sharp. Talk to you soon. Have a good night.
Yeah, you have.
If you guys are watching and have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer as I can. Right now, the
It's more just like.
phone is close enough that I can actually read to be able to answer questions. And we're gonna go back into favorite right over here.
So
Closer to the elbow.
Right now, right there.
The friends that teaching don't even see. They want to
that was
feel and when people working sometimes.
so yeah, so you don't focus too much on how it looked, but more the feeling. Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna take a break on your arms for a minute and just like jostle out your hips. Sound good?
Okay, yes.
Just because I've tortured you here, give you a break for a minute.
Please.
Yeah, but yeah, if I spend too much time on one spot, it'll often do that, where it's like it just feels like it's a little overwhelming. It's a little too much.
Tension here.
And let me see if I can switch both of these. Not that. This guy. There we go.
No bad spread, but you know what I mean. Okay.
That's a little better.
So.
Not as bad there, huh? So that's why you don't keep coming back, huh, Magda? Because you know I make fun of you. I give all the special care and attention to you.
No.
What do you know? You come to Time Massage Jam. I've worked on you for like 30 minutes.
5 minutes.
I don't charge you
I
nothing.
came last time and you did only like 5 minutes.
I only did 5 minutes. Were other people working on you?
No,
Wait, you're not always going to receive from me at the Time Massage Jam. Sometimes I'll be busy.
I know. You were busy last time.
Did other people work on you?
No.
Nobody worked on you?
No.
You just got ignored?
Just you, yes. Everybody was busy.
Well, I mean, that's the nature of the jam.
I know.
You can come pay for a full session. I'll work on your arm for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. Handle 3 hours.
Like, I don't need it that much.
So big plans tomorrow, Meg?
I have a quinceañera tomorrow night.
Nice.
No, not tomorrow night, Saturday night.
They always fun.
Yes.
You're turning 15? Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's 15, right? 15.
Yes,
15.
15.
Yeah, continue.
15.
You're like, yes, I am turning 15.
Yeah.
Oh, you grow up so fast.
What about you guys? Anything fun this weekend?
I don't know. I haven't checked my phone. I'd have to see what my schedule looks like tomorrow.
Hard to top Taco Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's hard to top Taco Tuesday. Taco Thursday.
How's school going?
Hard for me.
The English?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be really, really challenging.
Well, but on Sunday you're gonna go to Kiwi on Sunday?
Is that what she's having her jam?
Yeah. Something like that.
No, I'm not gonna make it on Sunday because I teach on Monday and Tuesday. Wendy's coming up to class in Round Rock.
Ah, yeah. You teach in the Round too?
Yeah, at my home studio on Monday and Tuesday, she's gonna be there
Ah.
because we have class that day. On Sunday,
What time?
I think Candace may have a jam that day as well. Have to check and see.
They're gonna have a midterm and now I don't know anything.
You better study.
Oh yeah, I tried, but you know.
You're losing the sock, Magda.
But you know.
You lost your sock.
Yeah.
I like that you're so relaxed that you don't care. It's like your
Massage
weave
school is
came
fun,
off.
but it is a lot
I
to
don't care.
remember and study. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Get it over with. Let's see, this more just pass, but for the acupressure, this would be, yeah, pressure sharp into the tendon.
Does Wendy work with you on English? I'm assuming they let you ask questions if something is confusing.
No. In the class it's okay. After class it's already gone.
You take notes?
Yes, I
Try to
take.
take-
Yes, I do. But I try. I really try to learn.
It's a lot of information, even for people that that English is easy. There's still a lot of information, so that you have to learn the information and learn the English as hard. That's difficult. I mean, I tried to.
I do, you mean to work
take
on your upper back
some
a little bit?
classes in Thailand.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Where
I
it's
was going
almost
to
all
ask
high.
her.
Yeah. Did
You
you
ever
do
do
shoulders?
some
So when you say shoulders, all this up here.
Vietnamese or Laos, but no.
Can you turn around
no
for me?
English?
Yeah, you turn
And
around.
I
I'll go
was
ahead
like,
and,
yeah, like, they've no.
Let me
like, no,
grab some water real quick. I'm gonna change the camera
no.
position.
And I'm like, I don't know. No, do it like this. It's no, like this, and no. And I was like, I don't know. And then the Vietnamese people, they like sometimes they say in Vietnamese, they know the words for Vietnamese, the instructor. And I don't know Vietnamese. I don't know Thai, I know. Swadika.
Facing up, facing up.
You're gonna face up.
Cut, no cut.
My God.
Don't understand.
back's like, yeah, that's a little bit better. I think that'll work. You scoot up towards me just a bit. There you go. Oh, using my blanket, are you? Cause you got,
Use one.
cause you got colds.
Oh. I always. Yeah.
Well, let me grab the towel then. I need it. Where's everybody?
Red marks.
So,
They gave up on us tonight.
The only one.
I got,
Right there? Head back?
because
There you go.
No, yeah. How many dogs? One dog. Yeah.
Magazine.
Oh, I saw your picture. Yeah, the
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
schnauzer-
Too far back
schnauzer-
on your neck.
It's pretty white. Nice one.
That's fine.
Fine.
He is not
There.
like he is I don't know how to
Actually,
he
getting better. I got a pretty decent camera angle there.
Mhm.
0 viewers. Oh, we are losers. We are losers. We're streaming on a huge. There's some guy playing a video game. He's got 10,000 views. I have 0. This is bullshit. I'm gonna use your
Right.
phone, Magda.
We're not that popular.
What can I help you with? Go away.
Are you really going to use? Are you using my
Press-
phone for real?
Press home to unlock. You just have regular chakras on your phone here. Is that really? Is this what you? Is that how you roll? Oof. Oof.
Give
Oof.
him a-
Oof. Give me your phone. Who's Edgar? What's this garage you in your water? Is that lime or lemon?
Lime.
Lime.
Mhm.
There's sometimes someone has a big arm. Well, depends on how much pain he can take.
Good right there?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right in there. Right in there.
Um,
If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer as I can. Next, not too far back.
Mhm.
Still feels
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
How's the side to side?
Good.
Good.
yeah. Is the muscle. This muscle.
Not too deep there, Magda.
So when you draw a line like this, the muscle here. Structures in the skin. Find the hole. But all of this here, if you loosen this, sometimes this to here loosens the shoulder loosens because they do this amounts this tightens up. So when you get this to relax, then this relaxes. go back home?
Once a year.
Yes.
Usually, we have to do like every 2 months.
So you, yeah.
Right there, Magda. How's that?
Good.
So you have to go.
There we go.
Korea, Germany.
My phone's having problems with the focus. I'm gonna have to go into the settings and see what it's doing. It's like it's trying to focus on my face, and then it'll see. And
So you
zoom
have to
in and
take
out.
time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you a citizen here or not yet? No. Okay. Because you're married.
Right there. How's that?
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
you should go. If you have any questions, let me know because you can take, like at WAPO, you can take the full program is about 2 months, like 2 months, but it's every day. Yeah. It's included. Yeah, they have a dorm there. It includes the price. So the price on the website, it includes having shower, bed, food, even food 3 meals a day. I think I have to show you I send you the link to the website, but it's not a lot. All food in the room and school, I think is about $1,800 for a month. That's not bad. The food is good and the place is nice. There's a pool in Salaya, in Nakampoton. I recommend there. You like it more, but maybe, yeah. I think that the instructors there are very good and they
Right there,
usually
Magda.
train
Yeah.
in Bangkok.
Both sides.
So,
My husband listening to
yeah, but you could do maybe you could do maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, you could do 2 weeks because they have shorter courses. So you could take a shorter course. It's like a condensing of that, and then maybe go back next year and do the other 2 weeks. And this would be like maybe that a little more. I mean, it's less, but a little more expensive for less, but not as much as a month. So yeah.
I want to do food in Vietnam. I want to do food.
Yeah, they do food. Some stuff, but it just depends. Yeah, I mean, I just did private lessons. So yeah, but you have to talk to them first to see if they have an instructor available. But I just did. It was not really because a little bit more, but you get it done quicker. So it's about.
You guys watching, if you have any
Same
questions,
price or
feel free to
less.
ask.
You know what I mean?
I'm just
Like,
working at the
I
top
did-
of Magda's shoulders here. This junction everybody
I
has
had
problems
where
with.
it was just me,
Just using the
instructor,
balls
maybe
of my
1 or 2
feet
of
to
the
be able to
kids.
knead through
And
that
so it was
there, just to get
we
it to
just
soften.
work. We not like everybody talking all of a sudden. No, we like just very busy and learn a lot. Except there was one lady from France that was a chiropractor and she always smoked cigarettes and she was like all the time, and so that wasn't good. But besides that, it was very good too. The private lessons, you could do private lessons. You just have to find out if they have them available. Say, hey, I'm coming to Thailand in October or whatever, and then say, do you have a class available? So you have to ask them in advance, right? Yeah, that one's I think the best for the money because I can show you the pictures and stuff of where I stayed, and it is very expensive for Thailand, but for America, very cheap. But even in Thailand, though, that's not, if you include the rent and the food, it's not too bad. It's actually,
Am I killing you, Magda?
well, like when
She's
I
like,
go
no, I
study
actually
with
like this.
other private teachers,
Unlike what you did to my arm.
like Pichet, Gontumi,
Again, if you guys have any
and,
questions, just let me know.
Sunshine
Just working on this
they charge a
junction.
lot.
at the top of Magda's shoulders right here, using the ball pads of my feet just to
So,
knead
I don't know
on
if you
either
could-
side right here.
So, yeah, I don't think so. But if you had, I think it's worth it because there with that course, if you could take it over time, like if you took 2 weeks and then 2 weeks for the, I don't know, maybe talk to your husband and see if maybe you could go for a month. Because if you went for a month, you don't want to, yeah, that'd be 2 weeks. Yeah. But do you cook American food? You cook Thai food? Yeah. You like Thai food? You like Thai food? Yeah. That's good. Mm. What kind of type you like? I like I like pork. I like yeah. I like I really love fish cakes. Tomo pla. Tomo pla. Fish cake. You have fish cake? Fish tomo pla. Yeah, tomo pla with and you know like usually they have sweet sauce, but I like it with pecan pla. Yeah, it's with yeah. They bring me the sweet sauce and I go, bring me pecan pla, and they're like, no, too spicy for and I'm like, no, just good. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's very good. I like that, but I love fish cakes. Like I just eat like in Bangkok, I would get or in Nakhon Pathom, next river, they would give me a plastic bag. It'd be like 100 fish cakes in there, and it would be like $4, like the whole thing $4. You know, and then I just eat those for days. I keep them in the fridge in my room, and I just eat them. Here, oh, like a good restaurant here? There's one that's there's one in Round Rock. It's called Ros Neon. Yeah, and that one, guys, he was from Thailand, but he is in San Francisco for a while, and then he came here. And that one is very good. Titayas, have you been to Titayas? Where do you live? What area? Oh, you live up north. Okay, so you don't know. That place is good. That Ros Neon Thai is good, and it's on the way, kind of, because it's off of I-35. So you could go and eat there before here. So yeah, maybe sometime before class we go eat there and then go through. But that one's good. But there's one. Oh yeah. most places, some places don't. The
They do it, have to do activities.
yeah, some places don't because people don't know what it is, so they just go. "I'm gonna
You
care." But I,
know, tell me that sometimes it's not part of the
Love that.
the ending because
yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
good.
Sometimes,
Better?
yeah. Usually,
How's your arm?
some places.
Yes.
Where is it? Madam
I'm
Man's
going to
here?
shut down the
Restaurant
live
called
stream
Madam Man's.
and put
And
some
they
music
do
on.
green beans.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. I think that Twitch will allow me to answer questions after the fact. So if there's anything you have questions about, just let me know. I can also shoot content and other videos in the future if there's something you have questions about. But I'm going to go ahead and I think sign off for the night so we can put a little bit of music. We had kind of a slow night tonight. There's only 4 of us, which usually we're about 8 or 10. But we'll be doing these hopefully regularly here in Austin on Thursday nights. I'm working with the others who are running Time Massage Jam to be able to host them in other cities around Texas. Currently, we have Denton, Dallas, San Antonio, Killeen, and Austin, which is where we're at now. I think we're about to add another chapter in Temple as well. So all of our chapters are in Texas, but I'm hoping to let the others stream through the channel so you can check it out. Thank you so much for viewing, and I will talk to you soon. You can get a free workbook at my website, robertgardnerwellness.com. You can check that out there. Just for an email, you get a free workbook. I'll talk to you guys soon, and thank you so much.
Instead of just the oil, it's the fish mixed with the pecan flour.
yeah.